Are you interested in advertising on NextDoor for your local business? Then this video is for you. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer Sargeant. I am the creator of Digital Sargeant, a local business digital marketing agency. I help local businesses all over the world dominate online. But the reason why you're watching this video is because you're interested in learning how to advertise on NextDoor, either for your local business or as an agency or service offering. So you've definitely come to the right place. Now, I have posted a video a couple years ago. I'm going to put the thumbnail to that right here. And that talks about how to advertise on NextDoor using NextDoor's new advertising center. It's called NAC. And in that video, I go through that process, but I've gotten a ton of comments that are something along the lines of, this doesn't look the same for me. Why is this different? Did they change something? So I'm going to run through that. More than likely, what you're seeing is the easy option for local businesses to advertise on NextDoor. So when you're in your business profile, there's an option for ads and you can run ads that way. I would compare this to Facebook's boost option where they make it super simple. It's not a lot of steps and you run through it. And then there's the advertising center, which is a little bit more of a robust platform. I would compare this to Ads Manager and Facebook. So in a moment, I'm going to go through all of these things and I'm going to set up an ad with you in their boost option is what I'll call it for lack of a better term. And we'll run through that process. I'll go over the pros and cons for each item and yeah, we'll just run through it. So be sure to stick along for the ride, ask me any questions you may have. And if you don't want to fiddle with this, you're interested in having somebody like me advertise on your behalf on NextDoor, click the link below to learn more about that. But let's dive right into it. Okay, so there are a couple of different ways you can advertise on NextDoor. What you're looking at right now is the NextDoor Ad Center. So this is something that an agency would use or a local business with multiple locations. They have a robust marketing team. So this is a little bit more of a complex situation. Now, let me show you another way to advertise on NextDoor would look like. So this is what a lot of business owners, I think, are looking at, and this is a way to advertise on NextDoor as well. So this is your business profile. Here is my page. You can post. Here's your inbox, your reputation, etc. And then this is one way where you can manage ads. So I'm going to spin through it this way for you real quick, and we can set up an ad together. So I'm just going to toss this up and get it going. Now you'll notice the URL here is ads.nextdoor.com/Lite. So this is the Lite version of their advertising dashboard. I would probably compare this to the boost feature on Facebook or Instagram. So I'm going to call this Get More Local Business. We're going to upload an image. Okay, so here's what's really interesting, and that is on the NextDoor advertising dashboard, the agency version, the big NAC, if you will, the dimensions are 1200 by like 620, I think. But for here, they are a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to crop this image as so and leave that right here. And that's what we're looking at right here. So the call to action, I'm just going to put www.digitalsargeant.com/NextDoor. This is what it would look like on different placements. So we have, I'm guessing in newsfeed, I'm guessing right hand. Well, I guess this would be the right hand, and then this would be like desktop and mobile newsfeed. They don't really make that obvious, but we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, so now you're going to choose your audience. It's not really letting me change much, but I guess we'll just change it to like 30 miles. So depending on where your local business serves, you would probably make this adjustment. So now it's asking me $5 per day, $3 per day, $10 a day, or create your own budget. I'll just do $5, I guess. And it's going to charge the card up front. and then you will see the things happening. So this is what I would say is more of like NextDoor's boost option on Facebook. They try to make it like super simple for business owners to run through it. I've actually never done it like this before, as you can see, which is why it was kind of wonky, but I don't love this process. Let me show you what I have been using. Okay, so this is the NextDoor dashboard for agency. So this is an account. I have a handful of accounts in here, but this is one business that I work with, Yellowhaw Bootlegging Company, and they are a moonshine distillery, but they also are a blueberry farm, and they have you pick blueberries. So we ran an ad for them on NextDoor. It reached 15,000 impressions, 343 click-throughs with a 2.27 click-through rate. Now, for this campaign, it is set as awareness. And let me show you what it looks like, and then we'll spin through an ad together. So whenever you build the ad, you're going to add the logo. For this, I just added their like what their storefront looks like, and then this is what it looks like in the on desktop and on mobile. They look identical. So let's run through an ad together, and you'll see the differences. The main difference that you're going to notice running an ad this way are, first of all, you have awareness, consideration, conversion. It's broken out more marketing tech, if you will, whereas before it was like, what are you trying to do? Like drive traffic, etc. Like this has it set out awareness, consideration, conversion. So I'm just going to call this test, and we're going to call this awareness. Then we're going to name your ad group. I'm going to name it test again. So now you have placements, newsfeed, for sale, and free, and right-hand rail. I almost always just stick with newsfeed, but you can do right-hand rail if you wish. And then here is where you can really get down to nitty-gritty in terms of how you are reaching people. So you can reach people by state, city, region, DMA, or postal code. So this is kind of hidden here, but where it says NextDoor will deliver to all your audience within your selected location, if you uncheck that, here's where you can actually build your custom audience a little bit further. So you have demographics, gender, age, homeownership, household income. You have interests, which there are a ton of interests here that you could look through potentially. And then you have devices, iOS, Android, or web. So high affinity is going to be NextDoor data. Anything outside of that is going to be third-party data, I believe is what they said. But when it comes to your interests and demographics, I would just be smart about how you're choosing them, because it's going to change like the potential reach here, which is going to be pretty important. So I'm just going to spin through this. I'll do like home improvement, DIY, whatever. Start date, we'll say then, and then we'll just like throw this in here. All right. Oh, it's asking for a budget. We'll say $10. Oh, it's asking for more things. We'll say $4 CPM. All right, so here you're going to upload your logo, and then you're going to upload your copy, or excuse me, your creative here. Going to have a headline, a body text, an offer text, and a call to action, and a click-through. You have to have all of these things in the ad in order to run the ad. Then once this is all set up, you would hit next, and NextDoor will review it. They actually have a physical person review all of the ads. So if it doesn't work or if there's something wrong with it, they will email you and let you know. But I get a lot of questions about like, my dashboard looks different. Did they change something? That is more than likely the difference is that there's a ads, like the NextDoor advertising ad center, which looks more of like this situation. And then there is the other thing I was showing you, which is the NextDoor advertising dashboard, but for Lite. So it's a little bit different. And they make the first version I showed you. Let me go into it again real quick. They make this version supposed to be really easy for businesses to create ads and set them up by themselves without having to have an agency do it or anything like that. So those are really the two main differences whenever you're setting up ads. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below and I'll answer it. And I'm also offering NextDoor services, so just click on that link below if you are interested in that as well. And I'll see you in the next video.